If today is your last day on earth, will you be okay leaving it? I will not. I have a lot of unfinished business down here. I still haven't even met Harry Styles, Toastmaster of the day and my fellow Galileans. I am Kavindi, Gunawardena, not Kavindi. Time is very precious. We should not waste it on dragging vowel sounds unnecessarily. I used to spend a lot of my precious time watching Hollywood movies. In most of these movies, the heroine will go through an epic heartbreak, recover, revive with an amazing makeover, and she's dancing in the rain. She has discovered herself. This is the plot of around 80% of Hollywood movies, from Casablanca to Finding Nemo. I used to think real life is like this. When will I find my moment? Will I ever discover myself? Have I already found myself? Or am I discovering life one step at a time? Let me take you back in time through a memory lane in my life. One of my earliest childhood memories is getting admitted to a preschool at the age of around 2. Both my parents were working and they thought it would be ideal for me to develop social skills at such a young age. I must have been very annoying to keep at home as well. I remember going there with my grandmother on the first day. It was full of toys and boys. I was in 2-year-old heaven and hell because 2-year-olds don't like boys. I did not want to be there. I wanted to go home. Therefore, I did what any rational 2-year-old would do. I started crying my heart out. I was weeping, crawling on the floor, putting on a show. I went home. Nobody got admitted to any preschool that day. This is when I discovered myself for the first time. I found out that I have a voice inside me and that it's powerful. Though not always rational, I can use this voice to get things done my way and maybe to express my opinions. I also discovered that I have my entire family wrapped around my finger, especially because I was an only child. Little did I know that my only child privileges were about to collapse with the birth of my brother. The thing is, I always wanted a brother. I thought it was like having a dog. You feed it, you pet it, and that's it. I felt like Iraq in 2003 when USA invaded it the day my brother came home. Even today, we have a very complicated relationship. I would donate him my kidney, but he is never, ever going to get my phone charger under any circumstance. This is when I discovered that not everyone who is going to come to your life is going to make you happy, and neither will you make everyone happy. But it's okay. They all are going to serve a purpose in your life. I went to Musaeus College where I spent more than half of my life studying. Just like how high and mighty Snoop Dogg said, we were young, wild and free back in the day and we did not even realize it. Our biggest problem back in middle school and high school was getting egged by a fellow boys' school van. I'm not going to mention the name of the school on the way home. Anyways, if I could go back in time to those days, I would do so in a heartbeat, and I know you would too. Those were the days. School made me discover that anyone, someone like me, anyone can be a leader, an academic, an empath, and most importantly, a good friend with proper guidance. During my teenage years, I was struggling with my identity and what I wanted to do with my life. Initially, I wanted to be a doctor. Therefore, I studied bioscience for more than a year. But my heart did not belong there. Therefore, I changed my streams. I wanted to be a corporate lawyer. I got great results for my exams, but there I was, still conflicted about my purpose in life. Initially, I did not even want to come to University of Columbia. However, thanks to a bat and some broken dreams, I stepped into this prestigious institution contribution. And the rest is history. It's one of the greatest plot twists of my life. Eventually, I was able to come in terms with my goals and where I want to be professionally in another 5 years. Today, I have no regrets. I discover that in life, not everything is going to work your way. There are going to be ups, downs, twists, turns. Your decisions, your choices will determine your fate. Ladies and gentlemen, discovering oneself is going to be harder than Columbus discovering India. Columbus did not even discover India in the first place. With your experiences, eventually you will discover yourself one day at a time. You will discover life till the day you die. That's how it's going to work. Life is not black and white like a Hollywood movie, even though Hollywood movies come in color nowadays. Not all of us are going to have our shock-boom moment. It's just Hollywood. Some of us are still changing the streams of our lives. Some of us might have figured out where we want to go, but the others are still struggling. It's okay, take it at your own pace. Just remember, while you discover yourself, enjoy every single moment along the way. Therefore, even if you are to die today, you will die without any regrets. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day.